The silent muscle crisis after 60. After the age of 60, many seniors begin to notice a subtle but dangerous change. Climbing stairs gets harder, lifting groceries feels heavier, getting up from a chair takes more effort than before. But here's the shocking truth: it's not just aging. In many cases, it's caused by the everyday foods on your plate. That's right. Certain common foods, ones that appear harmless or even healthy, may be silently destroying your muscle mass. And the worst part, most seniors have no idea it's happening until their strength, balance, and independence are already slipping away. But there's good news. Once you know which foods are harming your muscles and which ones can rebuild strength naturally, you can reclaim control starting with your very next meal. In this video, we'll reveal the top 10 everyday foods that quietly shrink muscle mass after 60. Why some healthy foods may be draining your strength faster than aging itself, and the best natural muscle-preserving foods, from powerful proteins to hidden plant-based protectors that help keep you active, mobile, and strong. So whether you're 60 or 80, it's not too late to protect your muscles, rebuild your energy, and feel confident in your body again. Let's start with the first food to watch out for. Harmful food number 1. Sugary breakfast cereals. They may come in colorful boxes and boast labels like heart healthy or fortified with vitamins. But don't be fooled. Sugary breakfast cereals are one of the worst offenders when it comes to muscle loss in seniors. Here's why. High sugar content spikes insulin and causes inflammation, which interferes with muscle repair. Low protein content means you start the day with zero support for muscle preservation. Refined grains break down into sugar quickly and don't offer long-term fuel for your body. Over time, daily consumption leads to blood sugar crashes, increased fatigue, and muscle breakdown, especially in the legs, hips, and core. Even healthy options like bran flakes, granola, or fruit-flavored oatmeal often contain 10–20 grams of added sugar per serving, but less than 3 grams of protein. That's a dangerous ratio for aging muscles that desperately need steady amino acids for maintenance. What to eat instead? Protein-powered breakfast. Swap sugary cereals for protein-packed breakfasts like 2 boiled or scrambled eggs with spinach, yogurt with chia seeds, and berries, oats soaked overnight in almond milk with nuts and flaxseed. Protein smoothie made with plant or whey protein, banana, and nut butter. These options stabilize your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and provide the amino acids your muscles crave first thing in the morning. Harmful food number 2. Excessively salty snacks and processed foods. Most seniors know they should watch their salt intake for blood pressure, but few realize just how damaging excess sodium can be to muscle mass. From potato chips and canned soups to deli meats and frozen dinners, salty processed foods slowly drain your muscles in ways most people never see coming. Here's how. High sodium intake leads to chronic dehydration, especially in older adults whose thirst reflex is already weakened. When your body is dehydrated, muscle tissue begins to shrink, literally drying out from the inside. Salt also interferes with potassium and magnesium balance to minerals that are crucial for muscle contractions, recovery, and cellular strength. And excessive sodium puts pressure on your kidneys, indirectly increasing inflammation, a hidden enemy of muscle repair. The worst part? Most salty foods have little to no protein, meaning they add stress without support. Daily consumption of salty snacks, even in small amounts, leads to long-term water loss in muscle cells, making your body appear soft, weak, and fatigued. Even if you think you're eating enough, what to eat instead? Hydrating. Mineral-rich snacks. Trade salty processed foods for options that hydrate and nourish your muscle fibers. Cucumber and hummus, celery sticks with almond butter, homemade trail mix with unsalted nuts and seeds, avocado slices with lemon and a pinch of sea salt. Balanced minerals. You can also add natural sodium sources like celery, seaweed, and fermented foods to avoid dangerous sodium chloride spikes while still getting electrolyte balance. And most importantly, always hydrate consistently throughout the day, because even mild dehydration can cause noticeable muscle decline in older adults. Harmful food number 3. Processed meat. Sausages, bacon, deli slices. They're convenient, they taste great, And for many seniors, they've been part of breakfast or lunch for decades. But here's the truth. Processed meats like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli slices are some of the most dangerous foods when it comes to shrinking muscle mass after 60. Here's what makes them so harmful. First, these meats are extremely high in sodium and preservatives, especially nitrates and nitrites, which are known to cause inflammation in blood vessels and tissues. Inflammation damages your muscles' ability to repair themselves after activity, which is critical for maintaining strength. Second, processed meats are often low in high-quality protein and lacking key amino acids that aging muscles need. Worse, they're high in saturated fats and chemical additives that contribute to insulin resistance, which blocks the body from properly using protein to rebuild muscle. Over time, this combination leads to something known as sarcopenia, age-related muscle wasting, which makes it harder to walk, balance, or even stand for long periods. And here's the shocking part. Even small daily amounts of processed meat like 2 slices of ham or 1 sausage can quietly weaken leg, hip, and core muscles over time without any obvious symptoms until it's too late. What to eat instead? Clean, whole protein to support and preserve muscle mass after 60. Swap out processed meats for boiled or baked chicken breast, grilled salmon, or sardines loaded with omega-3s that fight inflammation, lentils and chickpeas, plant-based proteins with fiber and minerals, hard-boiled eggs or egg whites high in leucine, the key amino acid for muscle building. These alternatives are not only richer in bioavailable protein, but also free from harmful preservatives and additives that disrupt your body's natural strength repair cycle. Harmful food number 4. Artificial sweeteners and sugar-free products for seniors trying to avoid sugar, especially those concerned about diabetes. Sugar-free products can seem like a smart alternative, but here's a dangerous truth most people don't realize. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free yogurts, and low-calorie snacks, may actually contribute to muscle wasting over time. Here's how. These chemicals confuse the body's insulin response, which can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that blocks your muscles from properly absorbing protein. Studies show that long-term use of artificial sweeteners disrupts gut microbiota, reducing nutrient absorption, especially the amino acids and minerals muscles need to grow. Worse, many sugar-free snacks still contain preservatives, additives, and processed starches that increase inflammation, quietly eating away at muscle fibers. And perhaps most important, these foods trick your brain into craving more carbs, leading to overeating and less protein-focused meals. For seniors, this is a recipe for gradual muscle loss, especially in the legs and lower body areas critical for balance and independence. What to eat instead? Naturally sweet, protein-rich options instead of artificial sweeteners. Try these muscle-friendly alternatives. Fresh fruits like berries, apples, or bananas, rich in antioxidants and muscle-supporting fiber. Unsweetened Greek yogurt with cinnamon and a few chopped walnuts. Homemade smoothies with frozen mango, almond milk, and plant protein powder. Coconut or date sugar in small amounts. Natural, trace mineral-rich sweeteners that don't spike insulin the way chemical sweeteners do. The goal isn't to completely remove sweetness, it's to swap artificial, muscle-damaging products for real, nourishing ones that satisfy your taste and support your strength. Harmful food number 5. White bread and refined carbohydrates. White bread, white rice, regular pasta, instant noodles. They're staples in many senior diets. Soft, easy to digest, and often inexpensive. But here's the hidden danger. Refined carbohydrates like these are one of the biggest silent destroyers of muscle mass after 60. Here's why. These foods are stripped of fiber, protein, and essential nutrients, making them pure starch that rapidly converts into sugar. This causes blood sugar spikes, followed by sharp crashes, which leaves your muscles starved for consistent fuel. Over time, this roller coaster of glucose and insulin leads to fat gain and muscle loss, especially around the belly and thighs. Worse, diets high in refined carbs lead to chronic inflammation, which directly interferes with muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to maintain and rebuild muscle fibers. Seniors who eat refined carbs regularly often feel weak, sluggish, and notice faster decline in balance, grip strength, and mobility. What's especially troubling is that many refined carb foods are marketed as low-fat or heart-healthy, while quietly stripping your body of strength day after day. What to eat instead? Complex carbs with fiber and protein instead of refined carbs. Choose whole food carbohydrates that fuel your muscles and fight inflammation. Quinoa or brown rice, natural plant-based protein and fiber combo. Steel-cut oats support blood sugar stability and are rich in muscle-supportive magnesium. Sweet potatoes packed with vitamin A, fiber, and slow-digesting energy. Whole grain bread or sprouted grain wraps contain amino acids and essential minerals. These alternatives keep your muscles fed, your energy stable, and your body in a state of repair, not breakdown. Pair every carb-based meal with protein and healthy fat to maximize muscle protection. Harmful food number 6. Fried foods, especially deep-fried snacks. Crispy samosas, golden pakoras, fried chicken, or French fries. These are comfort foods many seniors enjoy from time to time. But here's the harsh truth. Fried foods are among the most aggressive enemies of muscle mass in people over 60. Here's why. When foods are fried, especially in reused oils, they become loaded with trans fats, which are proven to increase inflammation and interfere with muscle repair. Deep frying creates oxidative compounds, which not only accelerate cellular aging, but also damage mitochondria, the power centers inside your muscle cells. Fried foods also suppress nutrient absorption, especially of vitamins and minerals crucial for muscle strength, like magnesium, zinc, and B vitamins. To make matters worse, they often replace healthier foods on the plate, meaning you're not just eating something harmful, you're missing out on something beneficial. Even eating fried snacks once or twice a week can contribute to cumulative inflammation, stiff joints, and slower muscle recovery, making walking, bending, or lifting feel more difficult over time. What to eat instead? Oven-baked, air-fried, and sautéed alternatives. You don't have to give up crispy, satisfying textures, but you do need to switch the method of preparation. Here are some muscle-safe ideas. Air-fried vegetables or chicken strips using olive oil spray. Oven-baked sweet potato fries with turmeric and black pepper. Sautéed paneer or tofu in olive or avocado oil with herbs. Baked veggie patties made from lentils, chickpeas, or quinoa. These options reduce inflammatory fats while still giving you delicious, comforting meals that support your strength and energy. And when you reduce fried food intake, your body becomes more efficient at absorbing nutrients and converting protein into muscle, which is vital after 60. Harmful food number 7. Flavored yogurts and dairy desserts. Flavored yogurts and dairy-based desserts are often marketed as healthy options for seniors thanks to their calcium and protein content. But beware, most flavored yogurts and dairy desserts are packed with added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives that can secretly harm your muscles. Here's what happens. Added sugars cause insulin spikes and chronic inflammation, which hinder muscle protein synthesis. Artificial flavors and colors may disrupt your gut health, reducing nutrient absorption vital for muscle maintenance. Many flavored yogurts have a low real protein content, replaced by fillers and sweeteners, making them poor choices for muscle repair. Excess sugar in dairy desserts also contributes to fat gain around muscles, reducing their strength and flexibility. For seniors, regular consumption of these sweetened dairy products can lead to weaker muscles, joint stiffness, and slower recovery after physical activity. What to eat instead? Plain, protein-rich dairy or alternative esto nourish your muscles without the downsides. Choose plain Greek yogurt high in protein and probiotics. Cottage cheese, rich in casein protein for muscle repair during sleep. Unsweetened kefir, a probiotic-rich drink that supports gut and muscle health. Plant-based yogurts made from almond, coconut, or oat milk, but choose unsweetened. Varietisiu can add your own fresh fruits, a sprinkle of nuts, or a dash of cinnamon for natural sweetness and extra nutrients. How to protect and build muscle after 60 by avoiding harmful foods. We've covered 10 everyday foods that silently shrink muscle mass and seniors foods that might seem harmless or even healthy, but damage your strength and mobility over time. These include processed food, sexes, salt, processed meats, artificial sweeteners, refined carbohydrates, foods, flavored yogurts, and sugary dairy desserts, and others that disrupt muscle repair, increase inflammation, and cause nutrient imbalances. The good news? You don't have to give up flavor or enjoyment. You just need to swap these harmful foods for natural, nutrient-dense alternatives that support muscle protein synthesis and reduce inflammation. Complete muscle building meal plan for seniors. A simple, effective meal plan focused on preserving and building muscle after 60. Breakfast: steel-cut oats cooked in almond milk topped with walnuts, fresh berries, and a sprinkle of cinnamon to boiled eggs, or a small serving of cottage cheese. Green tea or warm lemon water mid-morning snack. Handful of unsalted mixed nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, fresh apple or banana, grilled chicken breast or baked salmon, quinoa or brown rice with steamed spinach and carrots. Mix green salad with olive oil and lemon dressing. Afternoon snack: plain Greek yogurt with sliced mango or a few chopped dates, cucumber sticks with hummus, and lentil stew or chickpea curry with turmeric and ginger, steamed broccoli and roasted sweet potato. Side of sauteed kale or collard greens. Evening snack: optional cottage cheese or unsweetened kefir, a few walnuts, or pumpkin seeds. Lifestyle tips to maximize muscle health: stay hydrated, drink at least 8 glasses of water daily, move regularly, gentle strength training or walking to stimulate muscle growth, prioritize sleep. Good rest is essential for muscle repair and hormone balance. Avoid late night eating of sugary or processed foods to improve overnight muscle recovery. If you found this guide helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on senior health tips that empower you to live stronger and healthier every day. Have questions or want personalized advice? Drop a comment below. I'm here to help you take control of your health naturally. If you want to protect your muscle strength and stay active after 60, start making these simple food swaps today. Your body deserves the best fuel to keep you moving, feeling strong, and enjoying life to the fullest. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more trusted tips on senior health and wellness. Have questions or personal experiences about muscle health? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and help you on your journey to a stronger, healthier you.